Alright guys, I'd like to introduce to you our AlgoAI Smart Money Concepts algo. This thing is by far the best algorithm that I think is on the market, especially for prop firm traders, that especially one that we've ever had before, because it does away with any sort of lagging indicators, and it specifically focuses on market structure and smart money concepts. Um, we have a full recording, not just strategy analyzer, which can be completely inaccurate. We have a full market replay recording of every trade that it took over a monthly period that shows you 100% win rate. And we have complete proof of that in this entire market replay walkthrough. And here's the best part. While other companies might be charging you $7,000 or $4,000 for basically algorithms that take losses and can jeopardize your prop firm accounts, we offer this algorithm plus our entire suite of algorithms for only $679 one time. That's why I'm on this call filming this webinar, because I want to stress the fact that, I work extremely hard to refine algorithms and make them better consistently, and make sure that they become more and more suited for prop firm traders. I mean, not to mention live traders, because they're one and the same. But when you're a prop firm trader and you're running an algo and it has a losing day, I mean, it can go and it can basically make you doubt whether that algorithm is worth running in the future, and it can make you just quit that day. And that is a scary thing, because if you didn't create the algorithm and all you're relying on is pretty much a back test or just strategy analyzer, then you're basically running off hope. And a lot of people, they jump from algorithm to algorithm, not knowing what's going to happen potentially the following day or potentially the following week. This algorithm did not take a single losing trade. It literally won every single trade, and there's a reason for that. This algorithm uses smart money concepts, which are liquidity sweeps, overall market bias, fair value gaps, order block entries. It takes a confluence of all four, make sure that they all are meeting up at that given moment to make sure that the entry is as precise as possible, and there's an extremely high chance of it hitting his profit target, which is currently set to 50 ticks. The results were outstanding. They won every single trade over an entire month. We ran this on market replay. Market replay can take days, hours, if not days to run, especially for a monthly period. We have that entire video attached. You can take a look and watch the whole entire thing. I have it sped up like 13 times speed, so you don't have to waste like too much of your time. This has some more granular information. I can dive into that with you on the other tab. So before I get into price and what we can do, let me dive into that. Right here, I have the entire trade performance and the analysis, trade by trade, that took place on the market replay. As you can see, the equity curve is a straight line. This is done, again, let me reiterate, through market replay. So market replay is by and large the most reliable way to get results of how your strategy or your algo actually performs, and it performed extremely well. And this is we've been running it live since then. It's been killing it, growing prop firm accounts left and right for myself and for other clients. But this is the best way to get it all into one and actually show you. So it takes about 1 to about 4 trades per day, on average about 2 or 3. As you can see, the cumulative net profit just continues to go up, and it doesn't take a single losing trade. So let's dive into the summary. It had 7,000 profit off of a one NQ position size. So this one doesn't do any sort of partial sizing, nothing crazy like that. It just does one. It just does whichever size you choose. So you can do one NQ, you can do two NQs. Just know that you'd want to stay on the more conservative side. Anyway, it's not biased in either direction. It took, probably 30% of the trades short, 60% trades long. It took 28 trades for 50 ticks each trade. Big thing to note, it's got an average time in the market of 11 minutes or 15 minutes long, 5 minutes short, which tells you that it's not a high frequency scalper. If you see a market replay test on a high frequency scalper, just know that in live market environments, you're going to get different performance out of it. This one is taking, ample amounts of time. So that, slippage and latency aren't going to be a huge issue. What you definitely 100% need is you need a VPS, or you need something that has like 100% uptime without losing connection, because a lot of these trades, let me show you, they took place at odd hours, 5:25 a.m., 2:35 p.m., 10 a.m., random times. This isn't just New York session, which is extremely important that you use a VPS and you just let it run. You don't need to interfere with it. You don't need to be awake for it. It's just gonna know when that four smart money concept confluence comes together, and that's when it's gonna enter. I did briefly go over the settings. You're gonna need a 500 tick data series for NQ or MNQ. As far as the parameters go, I can run you through that real quick. But realistically, I have a secondary video on the site, once you gain access via the buy now, you're going to gain access to this strategy and all of the others that are included. But this is by far the best one, especially if you're running prop firms, especially on funded accounts. Because if you're trying to pass an eval, you can do that one of many ways. It's not as important to pass an eval safely and in a kind of a slow burning method. You can try to fast pass an eval. This algorithm is really much more valuable in terms of funded accounts, in terms of instant funding accounts. Those accounts you spent a lot of money on, you don't want to just go and outright blow them. And that's what happens so many times. I mean, 99.9% of traders buy an instant funding account or get funded and blow the account within 5 minutes, because they are so used to gambling, and this is how this industry works. That's how they make money, on people's unwillingness to learn and people's unwillingness to maintain their emotions and work with potentially algorithms that actually make sense. The reality is, this thing is not in trades all day. I mean, it sparsely takes trades. I mean, like I said, it's taking 1 to 4 trades per day, which isn't nothing. I mean, you're getting market exposure pretty much every single day. But the thing is that it takes precise trades. It doesn't just blast, it doesn't just look to hop on a trend at 8:30 a.m. Central or at New York market open. Some of my other algorithms, they do that, which is also good in certain scenarios. The only problem with that, especially for prop firm accounts, is let's say, this one ends up at 7K net over a month of trading, having 100% win rate, as you can see, 99%, 99 profit factor. Some of the other algorithms are going to have a much lower profit factor, like 1, let's say. It's going to run up, let's say 6,000 or 4,000 in a day on one NQ if the day is trending in a certain direction that day. But the problem is, you can have 2 winning days and you can give it all back the third and the fourth day because the market decides to chop in those morning hours instead of trend. So the truth is, you want something that just constantly wins, that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to stress if your algorithm took a bad day trying to recoup those losses. You need something that's going to gain day to day. This does that. It's way more advanced than so many other algorithms on the market. I've never seen really anything like it. Um, Something that has literally 100% win rate, didn't take a losing trade. Um, that's pretty much everything you need to know. In terms of uh, importing it, setting it up, you just go to tools, you go to import, NinjaScript add-on. You'll get sent the zip file once you subscribe. All you have to do is go to strategies, new strategy, and it's going to be there. And that's about it. Now, in terms of gaining access, all you have to do is go to algoai.store/SMC algo, or just the home page. Scroll down, you're going to have a section that says buy now or gain access. All you're going to want to do is click here, pay the fee. If this is a crazy fee for you, and some of you can't afford it, I totally understand. What you're going to want to do is send me an email to getalgoai@gmail.com. I can potentially, if you give me a good enough reason, I can give you, maybe $100 off, maybe $50 off, nothing crazy. But if you really want access to a good algorithm and you just want to make, because at the end of the day, we're all just here to make money. We're not here to lose money. We're not here to blow more accounts. I want to make that clear. I'm not the best at communication with every single client. My only goal is to figure out how to make everybody money. And this algorithm does that. And that's really the most important part. As long as you're getting something that you can rely on and you can run it in the proper way, because sometimes you'll buy an algorithm and just because you think it works a certain way means, the creator of the algorithm sees it differently. You just want to get on the same page. In this terms of this algorithm, you need a VPS, you need 100% uptime, and you need to just let it run for the long term. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You need to just let the algorithm run. You can download all of the data if you want here. You can view the setup tutorial. You can view the market replay. Like I said, it's just a video of the entire month of trades that were taken, leading up to a $7,000 profit, which directly matches up with the trade performance here. And yeah, this is pretty much all the information you will need. So if you're ready, which you should be at this point, go ahead and gain access, hit buy now or hit get instant access, pay the fee. It's going to be the best decision you ever make, especially if you run it for the long term. And don't panic. Don't let your emotions get involved. Don't try to get rich quick. Don't try to gamble, because the fact is, the regular person with the regular eye has no idea where the chart is going. It, for the most part, entropy takes over, and over, short periods of time, you can't exactly guess where the market is going. And that's why this industry is built on losing traders. That's why prop firms are so successful, because 99.9% of traders lose money. And yes, you see that there are profitable traders, but that happens in very rare cases, whether it be manual or automated. If you're manual, there are some cases where people are just incredible. But if you're running automated, you need an algorithm that performs well, makes money over time, and just limits its downside exposure. And go ahead, watch the market replay. You'll see exactly the trades that get taken. I want to reiterate this. I'm going to play it one more time. Right now it's moving, I think, it's already at 13x speed, but let's see if I can speed it up 2x as well. So you can see the profit getting tracked here. If it stops lagging. Close some of the tabs. I mean, you guys can take a look at this, but it's literally just the playback of the entire algorithm running. It shows you that there's a confluence score being calculated. Calculates market bias, liquidity sweep, fair value gap, order block. And as soon as either one of these shows a 4, meaning a confluence on all of them in the same direction, that's when it takes a trade. And don't mind me resetting the algorithm here, because sometimes in playback, when it hits a new day, it automatically disables. So I just re-enable it and let it continue playing. Let's see if I can change the quality so it actually runs. It's moving a little slow because I have 100 tabs open. Yeah, again, you guys can watch that on your own time, but everything else provided is here. Again, it's market replay, it's reliable, it's trade performance, it's not strategy analysis. If you do see strategy analysis up here, just know that, you know, even NinjaTrader can tell you that those results aren't going to be 100% reliable. The market replay and the trade performance is way more reliable. So that's definitely something that you want to take into account. And we're going to continue pumping out market replays for other months as well. But you can kind of see based on all the info. I mean, I'm literally giving you the goods right now. I'm giving you everything you need to know. I'm giving you the best algorithm out there, especially for large prop firm accounts. If you got 20 accounts, 300, if you got max allocation on, let's say, Apex, and you got 20 accounts at 150K, this is the type of algorithm that you want to run, something that you can rely on, not for quick windfalls, but for something that consistently gains, something that you know is consistently going to gain, that you can put reasonable sizing on. I mean, you can do one mini contract on a 150K account, and within the month, you're going to be up, you're going to be taking payouts, you're going to be doing this in a logical manner, not in some sort of gambly, like get rich quick type of manner. That's how the prop firm absolutely takes money from everybody. So you want to just focus up and make sure that the decisions that you're making in terms of not just trading, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it is. You want something that makes you money while you're sleeping, makes you money so you can feed your family, feed yourself, you know, make sure all your bills are covered. This isn't about trading. Like we only do trading because we need the money. At the end of the day, we're not in love with chasing charts. And that's the beauty of trading automation. It's the idea is to give you your health and to give you your time back instead of like just giving it to the system. I mean, you can be working your job 9 to 5 every single day, but you want something else that brings you in some income. So if you can take some of that money and roll it into an algorithm like this that is actually reliable, that isn't going to throw your money away, this is what you want to do. So I pretty much covered everything. Again, if you're ready, go ahead, buy now, and you'll get these zip files sent to you via the portal immediately with a full setup tutorial that I've pretty much already given you. It's got certain settings that you're going to want to look over carefully, and you're going to want to set your VPS up as well. You can use our partner providers for a VPS, or you can use one that you already have. VPS, by the way, is basically like a Windows, but in a remote location that stays up 100% of the time, so you don't get disconnected. You can copy from a SIM account to all of your other prop firm accounts using our free or included AlgoAI account manager, which kind of looks like this. If you scroll down, it's got this multi-way trade copier, so you can use SIM 101 or any SIM account to copy to multiple of your prop firm accounts, whether it be PAs, evals. I mean, you can do it in any sort of fashion, but all you have to do is enable the routes, and it's going to properly copy with the proper size. You scroll down, and you just click down here. Yeah, that's it. You can ignore the risk manager for the smart money concepts algorithm. Yeah, that's all the information you're going to need. Again, this is included in the entire suite. You're going to get this algorithm. You're going to get all 7 others, but mainly, since it's newest, since it's most updated, I would just focus on this one, because you know that you're going to make money over time. If you want to use something else to pass evals, like another one of the algorithms, like the super trend algorithm, feel free to do so. You can pass evals in a day, but if you want to actually make money in your funded account, I would definitely focus on this one. And again, I'm going to give you the option to book a demo call, but I'm telling you right now, everything that I'm going to tell you on a demo call, or one of our reps is going to tell you on a demo call, you can see clearly in this video that I'm recording right now. So there's really no point of doing it. But if you're actually skeptical and you actually want some reassurance, you can book a call, but I would just dive right in, gain access, and you'll be good to go. I really appreciate you guys watching this till the end. Again, if you want a slight discount, or I'm gonna say, if you need a slight discount, email me here. Maybe I can get you up to $100 off. Don't get too excited, but maybe I can get you up to $100 off of this price. Again, it's a one-time fee. It includes all future updates for all future algorithms, plus the existing ones we have, plus the existing account manager add-on, plus this brand new smart money concepts algo, plus a couple of trading view algorithms that we are also running as well. We're also in the process of building a direct to TradeAway integration, where straight from our own system or from TradingView, you'll be able to pass either webhooks or just send trades directly from our system directly to TradeAway. That's something we're working on in the future. That's something that this one-time fee will absolutely cover. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. I really appreciate you sticking through this call, or this webinar, or whatever you want to call it. I will now and just give you my final words. This is something that it's a once in a lifetime thing. It can hedge any sort of investments that you have that might be making, lighter returns. At the end of the day, we're in this for the long game. We're not trying to get rich quick. You need something that will, make you money over a long period of time. So this is definitely something that you're going to want to gain access to right now. All right. Thank you guys. God bless, and have a great day.